y'all. Happy Friday. Today's PSA is continuing my series on the red flags you might see while you're out here in these dating streets in 2026. It's a hot ghetto mess, honey. The dating pool is a cesspool. And if you don't know what a cesspool is, go look it up. Anyway, so the first red flag is a man who brags. Usually when somebody brags a lot, either they have a lot and they are a little bit too proud of themselves, or they ain't got nothing and they lying. You got to figure out which one it is. Even if he does have the things that he brags about, he still needs to maintain some level of humility. That bragging, that's not cute, sir. Don't nobody care nothing about what you got. You don't want to buy me nothing with it. I got 3 cars. You can't ride 3 horses with one behind. So it don't matter how many cars you got. That ain't doing nothing for me on our first date. I don't care nothing about what you got. Stop bragging so much. That is so unattractive. Oh, I got 3 degrees. You got 3 degrees, but you still too ignorant to know that you don't show your money like a lizard. I serve on this committee and this commission and this black. Don't nobody care. Stop bragging, because everything you have can be taken away at the blink of an eye. Another red flag you should look out for out in these dating streets is somebody who is just grouchy, just grumpy, just mean-spirited, find something wrong with everything. They mean to their kids. They mean to you. They mean to their parents. They're mean to people at work. Some people are just rude and nasty, like they have something to prove. I'm not going to let anybody walk over me. You don't have to be nasty for people to not walk over you. You can still be respected the way you need to be respected without being mean and nasty. So if he is overly grouchy, that means that he is probably going to be doing a whole lot of gaslighting. You made him mad about this, you made him mad about that, when he's just got a nasty demeanor. And so you cannot take responsibility for that. That is not your cross to bear. Let him go on about his business. Take your Oscar the Grouch can on down the street somewhere. I ain't got time for that. The last red flag I'm gonna tell you to look out for today is a man who is obsessed with your job and your money. Like, for instance, if you are a manager at a store and he's like, oh, well, I know managers get all this commission. What does my commission have to do with you, sir? Don't be worried about my commission. Worry about your commission. Worry about the great commission. Worry about what the Lord told you to do. Don't worry about my money. Don't worry about how much I got in the bank. Don't worry about how many trips I take and who paying for them. Don't worry about none of that, because they ain't none of your business until you start paying for it. Until then, don't worry about what I got. Don't worry about what kind of job I got. Don't worry about what I do for a living. Don't worry about whether or not I make enough money to pay my bills. It's usually those men who poor mouth who will obsess over what you got because of the fact that they don't have anything. So they want to try and benefit from what you have and what you have accomplished and what you have accumulated in your life. You don't want anybody who is just overly impressed by what kind of car you drive and what kind of purse you got. And they're so obsessed with all of that and notoriety, and they want to be a power couple. If you don't get out my face, a power couple to me is a couple who they have each other's back on a level that makes them unbreakable. A power couple is not what you have, not what you do for a living, not how much money you got. That's not what makes you a power couple. The strength and tenacity of your relationship, the bond that you have with each other, the fact that you have each other's backs, that's what makes you a power couple. So don't worry about what I got. Don't brag about what you got. And don't be a grouch. This has been a public service announcement.